Start Rob and then rotate Mike and Sky because of how the volume that we can do there, and then we'll have Craig back.
Where's Dallin Levitt fit in?
Behind those guys right now, just a little bit behind those guys.
About Michael Davis, how's he doing?
He's a little bit behind those guys. He's a freshman. Yep.
Talk about give me an update on Lee and Trent Tremmel and Johnson.
Lee's getting healthy. Trent's the farthest along. He'll be ready for spring. JJ is the furthest along just because his surgery was so late. They're all doing good in school. Their bodies look really, really good. They're lean and fit. Trent looks really good right now. I'd say Trent's the most ready, then Sam, then Jordan. Jordan won't be ready till June or July, but Trent will go through a spring ball, so will Sam with hitting out any problems, which is good.
Back for spring camp?
I think Trent will be ready if Trent could probably play in the bowl game, but we're not going to. He has a redshirt year, so we're not going to use it.
Has Blake Morgan been a pleasant surprise, or did you kind of see this coming that he could?
He's done what we thought he could do. He knows what to do, and so, yeah.
That 3rd and 21 play, are there big picture lessons out of that small picture?
There's one assignment there: don't come off your guy when the quarterback's running, and it was misexecution. One guy came out of coverage, and we had a guy for the scrambling quarterback that was on his way that he would have gained 5 yards and not, a touchdown. So if you don't execute, the lesson to be learned is do what you're supposed to do, and it'll work out better than not doing what you're supposed to do.
I know it's kind of a weird question because you guys did win.
Yeah.
Had you lost that game, does it become a much tougher week to coach?
No,
as far as instruction, getting the guys out of the flatness for a short week?
I haven't thought about that before, but I think it's good to win, and it's really, you can coach hard when you win, because everyone feels good, and the attitude's good, and you can coach mistakes really critically and really assess exactly what is going on. And so that's kind of our mindset. We try not to beat around the bush here with our guys. They're adults, and so we tell them what we need to fix. Whether we win, lose, or draw, we're going to try to get better. That's kind of the ultimate goal. But it was dang fun winning that game for sure. We've been in games like that where we couldn't win. Oregon State last year, we got in a shootout and we couldn't win it. And so to me, that says that what we're doing on offense is warranted, and I'm glad we're doing it because they kept us in that shootout that we won it, and so it was awesome.
With these shootouts, are there good teaching moments for you as a coach for your players?
Yeah, anytime they score 45 points, there's teaching moments, and so on special teams and defense, we misexecuted a bunch, that led to a lot of points, and so that's what we're focusing on right now.
You might have touched on this.
Yeah.
Just having Craig back, what difference does that make for your defense?
I think it's good. I think it's a guy that, just experience and doing his job and playmaking, I think increases right there, definitely. So we're excited to have him back. He's done a good job this year, really good job.
He said that, just looking at what happened at Houston as far as some of those big pass plays, it's
Yeah.
just assignments.
If you look at the Houston game, they threw the ball over the top of Blake one time. He had a missed assignment on one, didn't make a play on one. Mike Kidd gave up a bomb that he was stride for stride with. That I don't know how you change that one. And then Sky got beat inside on one. I'm not sure he could change that one either. But you can't. That's not execution. We got to execute.
Is Peterson still going to trick it up a little bit with you?
Their offense is good, man. I love what they do. I love watching those guys. It's creative and it's really good, and that's why they're good. Their scheme is really good. When you watch a Boise State film, so I don't watch their defense really, but when you watch their offense and you watch special teams, you look at that and you say that is a well-coached team. Some guys you look at it and you say they got good players or this and that, but when you watch them, you say that is a well-coached team, and they know exactly what they're doing. They're very creative. They try to negate a lot of the things that you're good at, and just by all the different stuff that you do. If you try to do a bunch of stuff, you're going to get beat fast.
Coaching-wise, this is kind of one of the more tougher teams to defend.
They're tough. They're good. Yeah, they're tough. I like what they do.
Very similar to Utah State?
A little bit, yeah, similar. They're doing a lot of stuff, yeah.
What do you see about what they have Grant Hendrick in from Southwick being gone? What kind of changes, or what does he kind of bring?
I think their offense is the same. Like I said before, I think that he's fast and he runs the ball. So what you're going to see is, you're going to see similar to Chucky Keaton to similar to the dude we just played, is a scrambling quarterback that can chuck it. That's what I think.
I think they'll try and test you deep.
I would test. Yeah, crap, why not? I mean, yeah. If they want to score, they're going to throw the ball down the field. That's the object of football. I think if I was an offensive coordinator and I went out, I wouldn't care who the corner was. I'd throw it up deep. You got to, don't you? I mean, that's part of the game.
They can't go blue turf, blue jerseys.
Yeah.
Is that a difference?
Maybe they got green jerseys. I don't know. We got pink, I guess, so anything goes nowadays.
You mentioned the creativity of Boise's offense. As you're preparing your team, does that extra element of creativity from them kind of put any more of an onus or maybe more pressure on you?
Big time. Oh, big time. As soon as they get to the 40-yard line, they stop looking normal and they start looking creative and different in formations and wildcat and motion and gadget plays and all that stuff. So, yeah, you have to – if you line up wrong, you're going to get beat. If you look at the wrong thing, you're going to get beat. So there's a major amount of pressure of doing exactly what you're supposed to do, definitely.
How well do you feel like your defense has done in going against gadget plays, trick plays, like they're going to throw it?
Oh, I'm not sure if we been, I don't know if we've even seen one this year so far. I mean, but last year the kids played it good. They tried a quarterback pass and we knocked it down last year. And so, man, any moment in the time, anybody can run anything they want on you. And you can't worry about it. You have to line up, know exactly what you're supposed to do on every play and just do it. That's as simple as you can do it. I was watching, not off subject, but Monday Night Football with Peyton Manning or Sunday Night Football or whatever, and Dungy was talking about the checks that he makes at the line, and someone asked, should the defense react or whatever, and crap, you don't have time to do that. You have time to line up, look at your guy, know exactly what you're supposed to do, and execute. And if you do more than that, you're going to be in trouble. If you do less than that, you're going to be in trouble. So it's about really just doing your job, but the pressure goes up.
When you talk about trouble, how difficult is it to scheme a game plan against a quarterback? You have, say, maybe one game to evaluate.
I think that their scheme has been in place for many years, and that guy's been there for a long time, and their scheme is ready.
Mm-hmm.
They're not worried about doing something new.
Yeah.
They're plugging a guy in ready to go, and they've seen what we do, and it's going to be us executing versus them executing is what I think.
Is it difficult to gauge tendencies from a quarterback and maybe know maybe what?
We have a full game on them, and they look the same to me. They're doing the exact same stuff. They're throwing to the same guys. They're running the same run plays. He's scrambling around. He's keeping the ball a little bit, and so they look the same. I think they're pretty good.